Recording started. Wait. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Discount Geeks after a hiatus because Michael won't freaking come on. Lazy bastard. Okay, anyway. So I got this friend here I knew since high school. He doesn't even live where I live anymore. He lives like, I don't know, halfway across the country now.
So. Me already.
Yeah. Okay. So we're here to talk about a couple movies. We got Transformers 1 and Joker Folie Deux. But before we get to that, just want a couple questions for you. Since you're a manga reader, are you interested in these? You know what these are?
Oh, Green Lantern Far Sector. That's literally on my wish list. Because I already read it. I kind of want a physical copy.
Yeah, but do you know the format?
It's the full, right? I don't know what it's called, but it has like the holes. Every volume.
It's called DC Compact Comics. It's smaller than a regular trade paperback. You see in my hand, it's not like a regular trade paperback is like this. So this is basically meant for like the more accessible manga crowd. No, like you weeb. But
I actually saw a video explaining that. I just forgot it.
And they're $10 each.
Very cheap, very affordable.
Very small. For young people like us, it's easy to read, but for like, some people, it's too small for some. Like All-Star Superman is especially egregious when it comes to that. But yeah.
Big fan of
I want to get the Batman Hush, but that's it. There's the Batman Hush coming out. Maybe Brian Azzarello, Mozzarella, Joker. But yeah, these are the ones I have so far. I heard a video like explaining that these might not, be that successful because what the manga format is like. Let's say let's look at like maybe Batman Court of Owls. So these are like the evergreen, get introduced to DC type stories, but like with manga, it's really just like, different volumes. These are not technically like volumes. Okay, this is a compilation of the first two volumes of Greg Capullo's Scott Snyder Batman, but they're not putting out the rest of the series. With manga, you can collect the series. That's what's nice about it. It's cheap and you get volume 1, volume 2, volume 3 of manga. This is just a one-off. Of course, Watchmen. I hope they do Doomsday Clock because I love Doomsday Clock's art. Like, I love Gary Frank's art. But yeah.
I think manga's also able to get away with being not in color.
Oh, yeah. But these are in color.
There's a lot of comics. Yeah, I noticed. They were all in color.
These are nice. $10. Sheesh.
Yeah.
It's a really nice newsprint, too. Like, people, they're like, oh, the color's not as good as the like regular trade paperback. I'm like, come on, man, newsprint, $10 is good. This is like the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I don't really see myself reading them though. I mean, I just have them, but I mean, they're like portable on the go comics. I'm like,
yeah,
it's all right. They're actually thicker than. Yeah, I think they're thicker. I'm looking at my Watchmen copy over there. It's about
looks great. The Dr. Manhattan, like right there on the binding, looks great.
Yeah, it looks great. Oh yeah, there's that. All right. So, movie discussion. Transformers 1. So let's just say our overall verdict. So for Transformers 1, for me, I don't know. It's okay. It's alright.
I would give it a 7 at least. A 7 out of 10.
I'd give it a 6. I give it a 7.
I've seen a lot of videos and posts lately saying it's a near perfect movie. Or something like that. And I'm like, there's no shot.
It does what it does. That's it. It does what it does.
I do think the animation's pretty good. I think besides Optimus Prime and Megatron, I think the other voice actor seems pretty okay. I like Scarlett Johansson as
I like Megatron towards the end. Optimus, Hemsworth as Optimus, no. Like, I don't expect Peter Cullen, but like, Hemsworth, he sounds like Hemsworth.
Yeah, and I guess he kind of does sound like.
It sounds like he's
what
holding
I
back
imagine.
it sounds like he's holding his back his voice too. Like,
Yeah. I guess it's kind of what I imagine Orion Pax to sound like, but when he becomes Optimus and he still sounds like that, it still bothers me a lot.
yeah, and especially his ending speech, it actually made me cringe. Honestly,
It was just cringy, but only because it's coming from Chris Hemsworth.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, but for the overall film, I like the
It's a good movie.
ideas.
I think
I like the
movie is
idea that they are like a mining crew. They don't have transformation cogs. The whole like underdog thing. But at
Yeah,
the same time,
absolutely.
it's like I don't know. So is this cultural thing? Like in modern day, being unspecial makes you special. I don't really care for that. Back then, we had like chosen ones and stuff like I don't know, Anakin Skywalker, Harry Potter. Nowadays it's more I don't like I don't want to throw out this term too much, but like it's kind of atheistic, like
I mean, Optimus Prime was still chosen by Primus. At the
yeah,
time.
it is. Yeah, but he was just like a guy. Like he wasn't born, to be chosen. He sort of earned it.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's just like current culture is like everything needs to be, character development. I'm just like not everything. Character development doesn't always equal good. Like you watch like Masters of the Universe Revelation, and everybody in that show basically just like everything in the exposition is their character. And I'm like, stop it. I like the show. I like it for its like mythic qualities, but like the dialogue is too much. So yeah,
I wouldn't say that's like a point taken away from Transformers 1, though. It having character development. I don't think it's like a point taken away.
it's
from
not,
Transformers
but
1.
it's just like the
Yeah.
overall culture I'm describing.
Yeah,
I mean, like, yeah. But like Optimus and Megatron being, just random nobodies. Yeah, that does jive with like G1 and stuff. But at the same time, like being, just, mining crews people. In the original, Optimus was like a data clerk, and I think Megatron was like a warrior. I'm not too well versed in my Transformers, but yeah.
I mean, before they became Megatron Optimus Prime, I think they were miners. I think they worked in like energon mines. I think that's pretty.
I think for like a short time at least, until they
Yeah.
diverge into different jobs.
Yeah,
But I think it's more unique that way. In this film, they had to really simplify it, and like there's this section who are miners. There's this section they can transform.
yeah. I did think it was a little simple.
Yeah, they
for
made it
sure.
like easy to digest. And look, it's a kids' film. We gotta.
Yeah, there's
Right.
the people who are not great, and then there are people who are great that can
Yeah.
dictate everything. That can transform, and it turns out that they all had transformation
Yeah.
cogs, but Septinal stripped it from them.
It's it's a solid film, a perfect film, an outstanding film. No,
I don't think so.
It
It's-
does what
It's
it
very
needs-
childish, very childlike.
it does what it needs to do. To tell
Absolutely.
underdog story, and that's really it.
And Megatron or D16 becoming so angry so quickly after he learns
Oh,
about
yeah.
the truth.
I mean, yeah,
It's a little funny to me.
the red flags are there. It's just
There are some red
it
flags.
still feels unnatural. Like,
Yeah,
there
feels
should
very
be
abrupt.
there should be a little bit more aggression, when he's established. Of course, he's always saying, "Oh, I'll kill you, Optimus," as like a joke.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah,
it's not aggressive enough. He doesn't get too angry.
yeah, absolutely. Very quickly.
But yeah, I mean, it's not much to say about it. Like, I'll say, like, of course, towards like the latter half, I think it does become a little, like, okay, I think introducing Starscream, Shockwave, and Soundwave, just all at once, kind of, You know,
You got
we gotta
just the fan favorites, dude.
You gotta establish the lore quickly. I'm like, it kind of falls into that like Solo a Star Wars story territory where it's like Han gets the Millennium Falcon here, and then he establishes his relationship with Lando here, and then he shoots first here, and then it's like too much fan service.
Yeah, exactly. And oh my god, Bumblebee makes such a fucking stupid joke. He's like, "Oh my god, there's so many waves." I'm like, "Shut up, dude." The comedy was like mediocre at times. I do think they characterized Megatron, like him turning into Megatron, very well when he stands up for what he believes in against Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
While the other Decepticons or the Star, what were they called?
I don't know. Like
the Starscream Squad.
Starscream.
Or like all bowing.
Like I wish their designs. I wish
Royal Guards.
Yeah, kind of. But I wish their designs were a little different because they look too, villainous already. Like Shockwave and Soundwave especially. It just feels weird seeing them like, are like initially like kind of good guys, and then they start working with like, the non-Autobots yet. But yeah, it's kind of weird just seeing, them work together like that. Like, and especially, with like Orion Pax and D16, they already look like, the enemies, even though they're supposed to be friends. One is colorful, one is gray and dull. It's like, it's weird. Like,
it's kind of weird that they both were minors. You think it could have been a little bit more uniform for sure.
And I like, I wish for like Megatron, like, how a lot of Megatron toys are like green and stuff. It would have been cool if he just started off as green and he starts losing color. Like,
I think that would have been cool.
That would have been cool. Like, he was like green and purple. I had a tank Megatron
in Armada. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That would have been cool. And maybe Optimus Prime could do the opposite, where he has no color and he gets color over time.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that'd be cool a little bit. It's a nice subversion. But of course, they need to make it easy for them to, be identified.
Yeah. And of course, toys. We don't want a gray toy. We probably want red and blue.
Honestly, what do you think about the designs, though? Like, I think the designs are pretty generic, honestly.
Yeah, but I understand why they want to make it generic, because
like to be more G1, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
They just feel like AI. Okay, they feel like AI generated versions of the characters.
Maybe
I don't want to like insult the like VFX artists, but like I think that the art design could be more distinct. The CGI animation, it's just, I think Spider-Verse kind of spoiled us a bit, but like I don't know. I wish it's more unique.
The backgrounds in the movie were beautiful, though. Like when they go to the surface.
Yeah. It looks nice. It reminds me of
Transformer design. Kind of.
It reminds me of Robot City from the movie Robots. I think it's called Robot City. But the film Robots. It reminds me of that. It looks exactly like that.
And the whole like roller coaster scene when they see the pictures there. Yeah. Absolutely. And so. Are there bugs in their world?
There's animals. There's freaking deers.
There's deers, and then but no one eats the deers. So what's keeping them from overpopulating? Oh. This is kind of a nitpick, but I'm just like wondering, like,
wait, how are they born?
Are there others? Yeah, how are they born? What are the other?
They literally said. I think they said the word. We were born with cogs. I'm like, how? Were you built? Where do you come from?
I forget the lore with Transformers. What are they called?
They're not going.
That Minicon.
Oh.
In Transformer Animated, what was Sari? Thundak?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but they are like kind of born.
I don't remember. I don't know. I haven't seen animated since like those YouTube uploads, but like people upload episodes of animated on like YouTube, and I just watched those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, that was like 15 years ago.
Protoform. There's Protoform.
Of course.
Which are like the baby Transformers, and then they develop.
Fetus Transformers. Okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
Because there's a Transformer named Arachnid. So I'm like, so are there arachnids on Cybertron.
Oh.
I don't know.
Uh,
Back to the story. Yeah, go ahead.
I think like the climax, like with the silence, the epic music. I think it kind of falls flat a little, mostly because like the setting is. I think it's like at the center of the city, but it doesn't look that interesting. And I think I levied this complaint to you already, but like the way Orion Pax transforms into Optimus, it doesn't feel as transcendent as like religiously epic as it should be. It's just like in a random chasm in the city. It's not like in a place of religious significance. Like imagine if I don't know, like like that random cave. I think the cave is random, but at least it means something. But like if he just falls in the middle of the city for the convenience of him coming right back, I don't know, it doesn't feel as epic as it should be.
I agree. I feel like I was like almost on the edge of my seat, and then I was kind of blue balled
Yeah.
into not getting the full. It didn't feel as majestic as it should have been.
Yeah. Remember he does that iconic Optimus jump, but like, it wasn't even set up well. He just like jumps up. Like, I wish he was like jumping off something, but like, it was weird.
It's a cool. I think it was more of like a cool callback for.
It's
like,
a cool callback, but like it looked weird in the film, honestly.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Should we move on to other characters?
I don't have much to say. Scarlett Johansson has her pretty raspy voice. It's just
I think Alita was a good fit for her for sure. Yeah. Bumblebee was
annoying.
Good. Was annoying for sure, and I think it's gonna be kind of funny, like in the future when he loses his voice.
Oh yeah.
I imagine.
Is it canon? No. I mean, the producer Lorenzo D. whatever. He as a producer, he has to like make things simple for people with questions. So he's all like, Transformers 1 is canon with the Bay films. Transformers Rise of the Beast is canon with the Bay films.
They are?
No, they're not. I mean, according to him, they are, but they're clearly not. Yeah. It's clearly the creators want to do their own things, but the producer, he has to make it, digestible for, people. So that's his job.
That's what I would say would be like my biggest gripe with the movie. It was a little too digestible, maybe. A little too childish.
I mean, it's a kid's film, just remember that. But still, it could have been better. It could have been more epic.
Yeah, that's why I would probably give it around a 7. I think a 7 is a
I give it a 6. But yeah.
Okay.
Is that it?
What are like other things that you don't like about the film?
I mean, the film, we just focus on like the 4 characters. I wish it might be having like.
That's true.
It feels small. Like, it feels small. Like, for something epic.
Cybertron felt.
Yeah, for something feels so epic, it feels small.
No, I agree. Cybertron felt very tiny. Like, they only had Icon City, and then they have the surface.
Yeah.
We don't even get to see much of the, what is it, the Quintessons? No.
Yeah, no, not much.
Are they?
They're doing it because they have to set up a sequel bait.
Yeah.
As, kind of a casual Transformers fan,
Fair enough.
I like Rise of the Beast better. Okay.
Really?
I do.
Rise of the Beast was pretty good. I liked a few scenes with the Maximals, and there were some good scenes. I think. I
didn't have any expectations. I just liked it. I just liked how Optimus just, his arc is not to be racist towards humans.
Yeah, I actually don't like his design that much.
Yeah,
but yeah, his arc is better.
It's more interesting, it's more interesting than Megatron killing a tyranny is bad. You see, I told you it's kids.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
all the Michael Bay films, Optimus Prime hasn't had really that much of a character development. So I think Rise of the Beast did.
I like
with that.
Rise of the Beast. Like,
and all the other Transformers had good characters.
In Transformers 1, he just learns to be more compassionate. It's really it. It's pretty simple. Remember, it's a kids film. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You have anything else to say? It's not too much to say about the film.
I'm trying to like think of other Optimus Primes who are similar to the ones in Transformers 1. Like, I guess animated series would be like close because he's a little bit younger, a little bit more childish.
Have you ever read this? Have you ever read the
Go ahead.
Skybound Transformers comics?
I have not, no.
I have not either, but I heard like Optimus is more like, you know, younger and like a naive leader. Like he's good in war, but like with, you know, other like characters, he's still learning. He's a well-written Optimus from what I've seen. I'll read it. Like I'll read it when I get like the trade paperbacks. I also want to read the G.I. Joe comics. But yeah.
Oh yeah, with Rise of the Beast setting that up.
Yeah. Like in the G.I. Joe comics, like Megatron is really like present in like the Cobra Commander comic. I don't know why, but yeah, I have to check it out.
Oh really? Interesting.
Yeah.
I think the Optimus Primes in Transformer 1 didn't feel that much like a leader. He had like the plan to like for Air Ratchet.
And also like sequel bait, but yeah.
Yeah. While like in the first episodes of Transformer Animated, he immediately had to become a leader right away, even though he was very naive.
So yeah, Transformers 1 feels pretty pointless. Like it's a prequel, but like
I like the design of Alpha Trion. His turned into like a lion.
That's pretty cool. I didn't really care that much, but it was cool.
It was cool. Yeah.
The film doesn't have much lore building. That's like the problem with a lot of modern films. They don't really do much lore.
I wasn't sure if they're gonna make Sentinel Prime evil or not. I mean, I knew 100% he was because
they always do that.
They always do that with Sentinel Prime. But there's like a part of me that hoped they would double subvert and then keep him like just becoming like a bumbling idiot and have Arachnid the one being like the main pulling the string.
That would have been better.
I think that would have been better.
It was too complicated for this film.
I was never intimidated by Sentinel Prime. Is the problem. He's never like an intimidating villain.
Yeah,
his whole arc is that he betrays them. And he just gets defeated easily.
He's like a talk show host.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, Murray.
Okay.
Murray.
What a good transition to Joker. So I rewatched the first Joker, and when you watch that film, it's pretty clear that Joker is a psychopath. You're not supposed to really sympathize with him. Like, you get to understand him, but you're not supposed to, empathize. Like, when you listen to other characters talking about, like, Arthur Fleck, they're like, you're crazy. You really, like, agree with them more than you do Arthur. But still, yeah. So, yeah, and that does dive into, like, the criticisms of Joker Folie Deux. So I'll say Joker Folie Deux is not designed to be, despiteful towards the audiences who like the first film. It's a natural progression of, Arthur Fleck being a pathetic, mentally ill man.
Absolutely. And I think I understand what you're saying with there, how in Joker 2, Joker Folie Deux, it feels like you're supposed to sympathize or empathize more with Arthur Fleck than Joker. When in the first movie, you were not.
You were not. In the first film, is really subjective. Like, it's from his point of view. And I guess that's what leads people to really, like, trying to, empathize with him. But no, it's like, he's a weird guy. You're not supposed to. Human beings are weird. Why would you like him? I don't. Well,
yeah, absolutely.
It's fun to watch it like that. But the second film is more like an objective, of course, court case. He's supposed to be the spectator. There's some of Joker's like, subjectivity with the musicals, but it feels like it's clashing with the objectivity. I think that is the point of the film. It might be part of the design, but the way it's directed, it feels like Todd Phillips just being a little bit out of his element. But I do appreciate it, like, the film, really wrestling with itself. And that's a complaint that's levied against the film. I think it's intentional.
I also think it's intentional.
Yeah, but I don't think it might not have been conveyed as well as it should be, but it is intentional, I'll say.
And I kind of like the idea of it wrestling against itself, how there's a group of people in the movie who absolutely despises Arthur for killing someone. And then there are his toxic groupies, and then himself fighting each other. And I guess there's a whole
it's
combative situation.
Yeah, it's Arthur Fleck versus Joker. And like the impact of the Joker persona. Like people only care about Arthur because of what Joker represents, especially with the scene with, Patty. Really just doubling down on Joker. And Harley Quinn only caring about Joker.
Yeah.
So, the first film is Arthur Fleck, turning into Joker, or at least putting on the act of Joker. And the second film is, Joker's regression back to Arthur, or just realization that it's all a fantasy.
Yep.
I'll say the turning point, the exact turning point of him, of Joker turning back to Arthur Fleck was pretty stupid and tasteless. He gets, assaulted in prison by the guards.
By the guards he denounced.
I'm like, is that it? That's weird. I don't know, man.
It kind of again shows how a little bit pathetic Arthur is. How he so easily gives up.
That being the reason he turns back to Arthur is kind of weird.
I agree. Or taking full responsibility anyway for his actions.
Yeah.
I think when people imagine a Joker courtroom scene, they think of Batman White Knight, where he accuses someone else. But in this one, he's like what we've been talking about. He's been kind of battling with himself.
It's kind of the courtroom scenes are pretty stale.
A little bit, yeah. I kind of wanted Harvey Dent to be a little bit more interesting, because I think that was Harvey Dent, right?
It was Harvey Dent.
Yeah,
but, he's just there as a backdrop character. In the first film, Thomas Wayne was a bit like that, and Alfred and Bruce.
We don't learn who bombs the courthouse. Correct?
No, it was the Joker guys. It was the Joker followers. They wanted to free Arthur. And they were like, "Oh, we found him! Get him!" It was people expected the film to be a Joker and Harley causes chaos in Gotham City, and it's no, that's what you do. No.
It was definitely more of a drama.
Yeah.
And he was already in prison, so it's kind of hard to do.
People, someone online suggested that the bombing should have happened in the first 10 minutes of the film by Harley. I'm like, no. These films are not freaking fan service, all right? It's an
interesting reversal, though, where Harley usually is smitten with Joker. Yeah. In this case, it's definitely Arthur Fleck smitten with Harley.
Yeah. Dude, Harley, she's very manipulative. And there was this joke online where, if you have a man manipulate Harley, in Suicide Squad, I won't die today. But it actually makes sense for this version of Joker, because this Joker is weak. He can't make decisions for himself. If you really think about the first Joker, he felt free as Joker, but really it's just kind of an angry outburst towards Murray Franklin. He's not really in control of himself. He feels free, but he's not that's his only plan is just murdering Murray.
Yeah, there's no anarchist messaging in this movie at all, except near the end.
There was no. I mean, the first film he didn't really peddle an anarchist message. It's just it really is a spectator view. If you get it, it's not propaganda. It's not supporting it. It's just this is how it happens. This how this type of thing happens. So yeah. Not every film has to be, supporting a message. It can be just, a window into the mindset of these type of people. Now, there was this one review on, the film Pixels, with Adam Sandler.
I have heard of the movie.
Okay, so there's this scene in there where the Adam Sandler character, he's a gamer who grew up in the 80s, and he starts making fun of The Last of Us. He was like, "Oh, there's no patterns. It's just people coming in and just randomly hitting you. Like he grew up with arcade games, and this reviewer, he took offense to that. He took that personally. He was like, "The Last of Us is like one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. This film is not made for people like me. It's made for like older people. I feel marginalized. I feel discriminated." I'm like, you're supposed to be a spectator. You're supposed to understand these type of people who grew up with arcade games and not understanding the modern stuff. Like,
yeah, that was the humor.
Yeah. That's why I don't watch a lot of YouTubers, because they're just so full of themselves. They think the world revolves around them. And they just say like the most useless stuff sometimes. But
absolutely.
Yeah, back to Joker.
On the musical side of things for the Joker, as someone who likes movie musicals, like High School Musical and the recent Mean Girls musical, I thought the music in it was good, but it's very forgettable.
It's good. Forgettable because they don't really, serve the plot that much. It's almost like
not at all.
They just recap like what happens. Like, they try this thing where it's like, this is, Joker's emotions, but musically just feels, but it doesn't feel like it was inserted in with any like, nuance. It's just like, stop. Let's promote.
If you took out all the music in the movie, it'd probably be like a 20-minute, 30-minute movie.
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
I think the movie was made just to promote Lady Gaga. She needs an excuse to make new music. So
it could have been really fun. They could have made it like very musical. There's like a scene where Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix characters are on stage, but it's just the two of them. And it just feels so vacant.
I mean, yeah, that's the point. I mean, you know what Folie à Deux means? Is like, you get it. You kind of
I understand what they were going for, but they could have just, it didn't really feel like there's much of a presence between the two.
I mean, that's the point, right?
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
What would you rate Joker Folie à Deux then?
7. 6.5. Okay. Yeah, say 6.5.
I would do 6, I think.
I'm not saying it's better than Transformers, but, it does what it does.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not comparing the two at all. That's just how I'm rating it.
Yeah, that's true. Objectively, in a vacuum, I would say it's probably like a 6.
Yeah. 6 or 6.5 for me. About the same as Transformers.
Yeah, I understand what they're trying to do. It didn't really make me want to rewatch it or anything.
Yeah, I like the first. I like rewatching the first Joker.
I should probably rewatch it as well.
Oh no,
I remember I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, when you watch the first Joker, it's like it feels more confident in itself, but that's probably just because it's from Arthur's perspective. It's just more interesting with more personality. But, yeah.
Absolutely, I agree.
So Folie à Deux, it may be an unnecessary sequel, but I do like. I do think it's a good continuation for the most part. Just the way he transforms back into Arthur is like, what the hell? The way he dies at the end is fine. I'm like, he's a dead guy.
It's like I saw it coming, but I'm like, I don't really care about the character stabbing him.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like you're supposed to care, but
no, he was barely in the film. He was freaking.
Yeah.
And then it's just pretty low effort. I mean, I think the first film felt a little, it's a little. I mean, the first film I'd probably rate a 7, honestly, but yeah.
The first film I'd probably rate a 7 or 8. Yeah, for sure. Who are the actors in this movie? Do I recognize any of them?
What in Joker Folie à Deux?
Yeah, Zazie Beetz. She was one of the people that talked to the.
She's the neighbor.
Yeah, and then the Puddle, Tim Puddle. That was another character I really liked.
Gary Puddles.
Gary Puddles, my bad.
Is that your God-given name, Mr. Puddles?
That scene was so dumb, but I like his little response where he's like, "Arthur, you were the only person nice to me, and now because of what you're doing, everyone hates me." Oh. I kind of liked how sincere it was. Whoever that actor was, I think it was fantastic.
He's a good actor.
Yeah. The judge didn't have any power at all, I felt. He kept saying, I don't want this courtroom to be a comedy show. And then he just lets Joker still does whatever he wants.
The courtroom scenes are not the best. Yeah.
And then Arthur's lawyer, I forget her name, but she, even though she cared for Arthur, I wasn't that interested in her character at all.
Aww. Yeah, I don't think there's much to say about it. Like, I already said what I wanted to say, you know. This movie's overhated.
I think it is overhated.
The actor for Bruce Wayne in the show Gotham, he just posted a reel on Instagram just saying he liked the film. Yeah, he's saying the same things I'm saying, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the movie's definitely overhated for sure.
Yeah.
Interesting thing how Transformer 1 is overloved and this movie's overhated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People just need to
almost about the same
leave
for me.
expectation at the door, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're about the same for me. So
yeah, absolutely.
Just it's there.
On the figure scene, are they releasing figures of any of the characters in this movie?
Only the first film, McFarlane, where he's doing Joker and Robert De Niro. Murray. Dude, I want that Robert De Niro.
You meet that'd be sick.
Yeah.
They're not making a Harley Quinn Lady Gaga. I feel like that would sell millions, even if the movie
for the Lady Gaga fans.
Yeah, it's for all the Lady Gaga fans, for all the Harley.
She has to sign over her likeness for that. So I don't know.
That's true.
Do you feel like if they did not make this, this Joker sequel, that Joker, if Todd Phillips wasn't doing it, they could integrate him into another part of another DC universe, I guess, part of the DC universe. I don't know.
Absolutely. I think Arthur Fleck Joker would have made a great Joker for Pattinson.
Yeah, if you want the fan service side, the Harley and Joker causing chaos in Gotham, that would be cool. It's not the intention of these films at all, but for me, I'm a freaking, I need that serotonin, I need that dopamine, I need that. But as it is, I love it. I love it as it is. I like it. I don't love it, but yeah.
Is Joker the first movie that's about a superhero villain?
No. I don't. I mean, no.
The Suicide Squad isn't a villain. They're more anti-heroes at this point. There's no Lex Luthor movie or Cheetah movie. Joker had a very unique.
Yeah, I think it might be
by being a villain movie.
There could be a Marvel film, but I don't know. I think
they're usually heroes or anti-heroes, Venom. I guess
Venom.
Yeah,
Venom is just whatever.
This one is very specifically about Joker becoming
a bad guy. Yeah, I guess so.
So Joker keeps kind of regressing
because,
that. Kind of weird.
Hollywood doesn't think that would sell, so they haven't done it until now.
Yeah.
Deadpool. Deadpool's anti-hero now, but he's a serial killer, But
yeah, they get away with so much murder in those movies.
Yeah,
that's fine.
So yeah, there's this, I think we discussed a little, but there's this news report that, if Robert Pattinson Batman, WB wants him to be part of James Gunn's DCEU, I'd say yes, that would work. People are saying, no, the Batman, he needs to stay as contained, drama-driven universe. I'm like, no, the story wasn't even that great to begin with, I'll say that. It felt
so it doesn't even matter.
It felt like if Marvel Studios did a murder mystery, it literally felt like that. It wasn't that special. Mm-hmm. It just felt.
I thought it was a good movie, but yeah, it's nothing too amazing.
Yeah, it just felt like average blockbuster flair for the Batman.
Yeah.
But yet, I can imagine Robert Pattinson, standing alongside David Cornsweet Superman. Him fighting aliens and going in space, they'll have to, dovetail into
the technology has to progress a little bit.
Yeah. Actually, if you really pay attention to like Ben Affleck's movement in Batman and Zack Snyder's Justice League, it's really stiff because the costume makers for that film, they're different from Batman v Superman. Batman v Superman, his suit is really flexible, but in Justice League, they made a really stiff suit for him, and you can see it.
It looks rigid. Yeah, I can tell it's rigid.
So honestly, Robert Pattinson can probably, do all that.
For sure. It'd be nice to see some acrobatics from him, maybe. Yeah. Or maybe from a future Robin, that'd be cool.
Christian Bale versus Robert Pattinson fight.
Christian Bale looks so puny, to be honest, throughout all of his movies. The fact that he gets defeated by Bane without steroids is... he does come back and defeat him.
Yeah, but...
and Pattinson only had one movie, though, so I don't really know if it's a fair comparison.
I'd say Christian Bale has better technology, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Pattinson has, freaking spyware. But Morgan Freeman's Lucius Fox, he just gives Christian Bale better spyware.
And a freaking tank Batmobile.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, Pattinson, he's just he got the Dominic Toretto car, but... That's my favorite Batmobile, by the way. I have it right here. I have it right here. Oh, right. Whatever.
Very nice.
Yeah, right here. And I have Colin Farrell in here. We're not going to discuss Penguin until after the series finishes. I don't want
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it prematurely. This makes sounds, by the way. I turned it off. But
sound.
This is, I don't know which is demo or on though. Yo, look at that. Holy shit.
Wow. It lights up. Wow.
Well, they never made that sound in the film. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Penguin, though. Oh, I don't.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Mr. Wobblepot.
Yeah.
Wobble.
So yeah, with the McFarlane DC action figures, or just I think anything Warner Brothers action figures, they don't want the characters to have guns or weapons.
Oh, interesting.
In any kind of marketing, except for the film itself. So when you look at a Suicide Squad Blu-ray, like James Gunn Suicide Squad, they edit the guns out. It's if you yeah.
Go ahead. Go. Sorry.
No. That's all I have to say.
No, I've noticed that. I noticed with the first Suicide Squad, they did not have much of a Deadshot in it because he's the only character who used guns, and they had every other character.
Yeah, Bloodsport had fictional guns.
Yeah, I think even in your Deadpool shirt, is Deadpool?
No, I mean it's a Warner Bros. thing. It's a Warner Bros. thing, but he has the swords and stuff. But,
he only has the swords. He doesn't have the guns.
I think he may have the holster. He has a gun right here on the holster.
I see, but it's not super prominent either.
No. With Marvel,
I guess it's just
Marvel, they're not as stingy, or Disney. They're not as stingy about weapons as Warner Bros. is, which is kind of funny.
Not a lot of Marvel characters use as
Punisher
guns, or the heroes anyway. Punisher, besides Punisher. Yeah.
So let's talk about comics. You read any comics lately?
I have not, no.
Of course,
unless you count manga, then no.
Yeah, I've been buying a lot of books. I just got a bunch of Hulk comics of the Immortal Hulk series. So I want to. I have the omnibus, so I'm trying to read through that. So it's basically it's a nice expansion of the Hulk lore.
Nice.
I don't know. I haven't read too much of it to really make a broad.
Have you read Absolute Batman?
Is it out already?
No, I don't think it is. I've seen some of the pages for it, and it's interesting.
I want to read the Absolute stuff. I want to see how it is.
Yeah,
Absolute
Batman and Wonder Woman look amazing.
People are really hating on it. I'm
I know they are.
I haven't read anything yet, but I just want the action figures already because they're cool. It looks unique.
It's not going to be Bruce Wayne, right? So it's going to be
no, I think
entirely different thing.
I think it's Bruce Wayne.
Oh, really? I thought the guy is
I have to look at it. But yeah, it's DC's answer to like the new, Ultimate Marvel.
Yeah.
I discussed a little bit of Ultimate Marvel with, my regular co-host Michael. Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but there's a lot of stuff I have to read. Look, I have ADHD, so yeah.
There's so much content to read. Yeah, my coworker, she just got me reading Fourth Wing, which is like not even.
It's taking me forever to read this. It
looks fantastic, dude.
Art is good. It's Brian Hitch. He did like the Ultimates, but like the story itself, it's like typical Brian Michael Bendis, padding, for the big book. Like that's just there's this thing Brian Michael Bendis does where he just pads the story out so he can just fit it in like a good, like, pace it in a way that's fast to read, and you go sell more comics.
Makes sense. Did you watch that movie, with the Avengers kids?
Oh yeah. It was.
I thought it was a great movie. With Ultron as the villain. It's like Future of Tomorrow, Avengers of Tomorrow, or something like that.
Next Avengers, Heroes of Tomorrow, I think.
Yes. Oh my god. There you go.
Yeah, I don't remember much of it. I remember thinking it was kind of stupid. And that was.
I remember being kind of stupid too, but I remember Ultron being so genuinely scary in that movie. But then Age of Ultron came out, and I'm like, Ultron's kind of a joke.
I like Age of Ultron. Ultron himself, yeah, he's a bit of a...
Yeah.
But I do like the film, just overall.
I like
as someone who does color grading, I especially love that film, because it's a very unique looking film. It's like...
I remember, I've seen videos on the color grading of that movie and how it was very difficult to do because of all the hero colors.
Really? Oh, yeah, that. But there's that. But there's also a really nice, overall palette to it. The way Sokovia looks is very interesting.
Yeah.
Of course, you're more casual about that stuff, but with me, I'm like, how do they do that? How do they lift the blues and teals in the shadows like that? Whoa! But yeah, I can identify, but I want to replicate it. I don't know how to replicate it. I'm trying to right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been doing a lot of color grading because I want to make movies, but yeah. Can you tell the difference between 35mm film and digital?
Probably not. No.
So digital is just a lot more sharper. I think Batman v Superman is a good movie to study. It kind of mixes digital and 35mm. Also the Lone Ranger, it mixes them. But yeah, you can look at two different scenes of the same character and you're like, whoa, one looks sharper than the other. Or compare the sequel trilogy films, the Star Wars sequel trilogy films to Rogue One and Solo, because the sequel trilogy, they were filmed on 35mm and they look less sharp. But yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about it. You probably don't know what I'm talking about.
Thank you for that. I mean, I'm very interested in learning about it.
Yeah. I want to film everything on digital, but just manipulate it to look, old school. It gives me a sense of superiority. Makes me killed.
I imagine recording in different cameras definitely give a different feel.
I mainly film with my iPhone 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the best camera in phone? Is it still Google Pixel?
I don't know.
I know the iPhone camera
doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Most modern phones have pretty good cameras.
I know for my purposes, doesn't matter because I'm just going to blur it up a little to make it look like film anyway. So as sharp and crisp as it is, I'm just going to destroy that. I'm going to compress that. I'm going to, yeah.
Absolutely. What other Transformer things have you seen?
Just live action films. And
animated,
but
all the live action films.
Animated, that was a long time ago. I never seen Transformers Prime. I don't know if my ADHD can handle that.
That's pretty good.
My ADHD, like I think a couple months ago, I was trying to watch Arrow. I got 4 seasons in, so that's impressive.
Wait, no, that's exactly where I stopped too. I stopped at like 4th season, and I'm like, I'm done now.
But no,
they like blow up
I'm trying to
Virginia.
Go back
They nuked Virginia.
Huh?
Which season of Arrow is that? They nuked. There was like a nuclear bomb, and they rerouted it to like Virginia or something.
I don't know. I don't know that.
Do you not remember that? Was it not season 4, or maybe that was a different season?
I'm like in the like 8 episodes in season 4.
I don't even remember if it's season 4.
Maybe, I stopped at the like Flash crossover episode they did, the second one they did. So I just stopped there.
I really want to watch just to see the crossover episodes, to be honest, because I really want to get to Infinite Crisis.
I want to get back to finishing it.
Or Final Crisis.
Yeah, maybe. But I haven't watched it in a couple months, so.
Absolutely. I'm just like too lazy. Like I kind of want to watch Black Lightning. I kind of want to watch Batwoman, but I hear they're all bad.
I want to watch all of them. I want to really assess them. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I saw Stephen Amell in person. I didn't meet him, but I saw him like at a con, and he was like at a lunch table too.
That's cool.
And,
was he like promoting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or was it for Arrow, or was he?
That was back in 2017, so he was just there, you know. Yeah, but that was like I think a year after Ninja Turtles. So
just TMNT 2, right?
Yeah, dude, his Casey Jones was yeah, weird, but
I didn't hate it. It was all right.
Oh yeah, when Stephen Amell was leaving, like it was Heroes and Villains Fan Fest. So when he was leaving, a girl like ran up to him and hugged him. I remember that, and she was like a teen. So
he's pretty hot, dude. The scene where he like does the bar and he climbs up.
Oh yeah, I have a Stephen Amell Arrow action figure. I can't get it right now.
No worries.
Yeah, but. It's the McFarlane one. It's his season 5 suit with the long sleeves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of right here. I have like Green Arrow comics, the full New 52 series, and I'm trying to finish my Rebirth run. I only have 3 right now. I need to finish my Detective Comics Rebirth run too. I just got 3 of the ones that came after Rebirth by Peter J. Tomasi. I need to read those comics. A lot of the McFarlane action figures are based off designs in those. Like this one is based off on like the Batman run that came out after Tom King, Infinite Frontier Scarecrow.
It looks good. I love it. That's a good thick.
I do have the full entire Tom King series.
Wow.
I have a lot of the New 52 Detective Comics. I have I almost complete with the Jeff Johns Green Lantern from 2006.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that the Kyle Rayner one?
No, this is Hal Jordan. He came back.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
I don't want to collect too many comics where I spend enough money as it is. I have All-Star Batman and Robin.
Nice.
You know how bad that comic is, right?
I've heard it's bad, yes.
Yeah. I like to read it for the memes. I have Batman 89, like the continuation from Batman 1989. I want to get the original adaptation of that film. I saw it at Barnes & Noble. I want to get it cheap online. I have like a million different versions of Batman Hush. I have the Hush Noir, which is just the black and white version of the comic. I have the unwrapped one, which is just the pencils. I think I can get it. Actually, it's right here. Let me see if I can get it. Yep, right. So this is just the pencils of the comic. So right here.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's cool. And I have the black and white one, which is just the inks. But yeah.
That is so cool.
Oh, on this side, I have like just overall DC stuff. So I have like DC Universe Legacies, which is basically, Marvels, which is basically like a recap of the Marvel Universe. There's a DC version for it. I think up to 2008. Here's a little more. pretty.
Ooh,
Very.
that looks great.
Oh.
I love that design for Catwoman too.
Yeah, the Jim Lee.
Yeah, the Jim Lee Catwoman is great.
I don't even like the Hush comic, honestly. Like, it seems like
Really?
Seems like a random showcase of like villains. Just it seems random, right?
I agree. It was a little bit odd.
Ooh. These are like these are inks, but like the crude inks before they really like blacken it. So yeah, that looks really nice. That looks really cool.
It does look really nice. I love following artists on like Instagram and seeing like their like progression through the art, and you can like see their early inks. It looks great.
Look at that Huntress. McFarlane just released a Huntress figure.
Oh, that's such an iconic photo. I feel like I've seen that everywhere.
Really?
Of that Huntress. Yeah. It's so great. I've been reading a book called The Fourth Wing. It's not a comic book. It's not a manga. It's just a book.
Uh-huh.
No pictures.
Oh man, my ADHD can't handle that.
Yeah, the chapters are very long, but it's pretty interesting.
Over here,
people riding dragons.
Over here, I have Superman's Secret Origin, which is basically a retelling of Superman's origin from 2011. Okay. You know Superman Birthright by Mark Waid?
I have not, no.
It's a pretty like complex version of the story, but like Secret Origins by Jeff Johns. It's more simple, it's more, to the point. That's what I like about it. Green Lantern Secret Origin, Crisis on Multiple Earths, Volumes 1 to 4 is a compilation of like different DC characters, just, crossing universes. Then I have actual Crisis on Infinite Earths. We got Infinite Crisis, Final Crisis, Flashpoint, Justice League, Darkseid War, DC Universe Rebirth. I have the original printing, I have the second printing, and I have the hardcover. Batman, Flash, The Button. I've got a couple different copies of Watchmen, Doomsday Clock, 3 Jokers. When
you read Infinite Crisis and Final Crisis, is it like hard to read?
I never read them. I just have them.
Oh, I see.
I wish.
I have Final Crisis here.
Oh yeah.
Every time I like read it, I'm like, my brain hurts.
Oh man.
Reading it.
I'm gonna show off 3 Jokers. So.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay, so Jason, the artist Jason Fabric, right? Who does this?
Yeah.
So he gets a lot of praise. I think he's a bit overrated. So if you really pay attention to his art, everybody has like one expression. Like it's just like slightly open mouth, teeth showing, like either stern, maybe scared sometimes. It's all the same expression.
But I mean, that expression looks really good though.
I know, but like everybody's so stoic. Everything is the same. Especially in his older work. I think doing 3 Jokers, he kind of broke out a tiny bit. It's all the same. Me and my co-host Michael, we just like, bro, we just noticed that stuff. Of course, we had
make every panel like a little wallpaper. It's just so
it looks nice. I have a 3 Jokers wall art. I mean, I like it as like wall art, but as interior art is like everybody looks the same. It's not really expressed at all. You see, Batman is just like, ugh.
I see.
Of course, Joker will be always, smiling, open mouthed. That's a given. But
yeah,
I do have a Joker figure. I put it in the bag, but I do have 3 Jokers. The criminal Joker, the first appearance Joker. That would go perfect with my first appearance Batman. So,
do you have a favorite villain
from DC?
From anything. It can be from DC. Yeah.
I mean, I want to do like specifics. So, from DC, I don't know. I haven't thought about DC. I know Booster Gold's still my like favorite DC superhero.
Hero.
Villain. I never really thought about it.
I really like Sinestro.
He's cool. I have DC supervillain trading cards. I have them in the binder. I don't know where the binder is. So, oops.
I heard DC canceled one of their TCGs, or maybe it was the mobile game. They canceled one of their card games.
I don't follow that stuff. I know you do.
No, I just think a lot of Marvel Snap. So I heard the DC version equivalent of that also canceled. Very lame.
That's my favorite.
Yeah,
maybe Deathstroke. I don't know. Deathstroke's more of an anti-hero now, but like.
True.
I had to remember I bought Deathstroke comics with you.
Yeah, I remember.
It's right here. It's right. I'm gonna get him. Wow. So yeah, that's what the action figure is designed after. Right here. Oh wait. Right here.
Very clean. Very clean.
Very clean. That's cool. I have the first issue too. I think it's right there too. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. So,
awesome. It's cool. I only have 3 volumes, 1, 4, and 5. I need to get the rest. I need they did a crossover between Titans and Teen Titans called the Lazarus Contract, where Deathstroke got the freaking Speed Force. I think that was kind of stupid, honestly, but no.
I did hear about the Lazarus Contract, specifically about Deathstroke getting the Speed Force. That's so funny.
Oh, my first issue of Deathstroke is in here. I don't know where it is. It's here. Whatever. But yeah, I guess Deathstroke might be my favorite. Just like, I'm caught on the spot by I had to say something, so there's that. But
no, I agree. It's hard to decide on a villain. I asked this because my coworker asked this, and she said her villain is the Penguin because she loves not Batman '89, the sequel to that one, the one that
Batman Returns.
She loves that movie, and she loves that woman.
Stinking city like a heart from hell. I love Batman Returns.
He loved Danny DeVito.
I love eating fish.
Penguins, yeah. I watched that movie recently the other day, and it was pretty good.
I love that penguin, dude. I want to be that penguin. I'm like gluttonous, I'm like, I'm gonna like fish.
Absolutely.
Danny DeVito. Yeah. So as for like other villains, my favorite Star Wars villain. I mean Darth Vader, but aside from Darth Vader, Thrawn from Legends. You spent a universe Thrawn.
Oh no! I'll take it back. General Grievous.
Oh yeah, he's
sick as hell.
Yeah, he's sick.
He's funny. General Kenobi. Yeah, for sure.
My favorite Marvel villain. Oh.
Probably Sandman. I love Sandman in Spider-Man 3.
Speaking of Sandman.
I
coming in clutch.
Here. Very nice.
Dude. Yeah, so I like collecting this scale of action figure from Marvel. I do have a lot of Marvel Legends 6-inch, but I like the 3 and 0.75 inch. Because G.I. Joe is in that scale as well in Star Wars. I wish there were more DC in this scale. There's a lot of like the kiddie ones.
There's a lot of cartoony ones. Yeah,
they're very like the proportions are weird. They did have like a collector line back then, but they weren't that good. And I just don't have the motivation to collect those. Like McFarlane, DC coming out with a lot of like different characters. Like what Arkham Knight Scarecrow? That's sick.
That is very sick.
You have like the Riddler. Like they're very reliable when it comes to this type of stuff.
Picking out your Fiat for the Riddler.
Bro, calm down. I do collect some of these 12-inch ones. I have Talon here. I have 2 of them.
That's a sick Talon. I was gonna say, I've never seen a Talon figure.
I have Nightwing, 2 different Supermans. Let me check if it's in the box up there. You're gonna see my fucking legs. So I'm just gonna cut this out. No, I have.
You're not naked under there?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not gonna cut this. Look at it. Look at the Kylo Ren shorts. Everybody needs to see
Whoa,
that.
whoa, belly? Whoa.
Okay,
Dude.
that's heavy. Look, it's my ass.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'm not gonna. This is a bunch of Star Wars figgies.
Okay. Thank you for disassembling your room.
Oh, Masters of the Universe. A lot of Masters of the Universe figures here. I'm not gonna show them. I'm gonna tease you all. There it is. So we got a Superman right here. This is like the rebirth Superman.
That looks good.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know these used to be called like shampoo bottle figures. Ooh, it's dirty here.
Because they're the size of shampoo bottles. Yeah, it's
They're kind of flat. Oh, this is a little dirty. I don't remember it. I have to clean it.
very colorful, very bright.
Yeah, but it's still, these are very articulated. Back then, they just did that, and that was it. But now they have elbows. They can go in and out. They can bend the knee. These are cool.
Can you do the giggity?
What?
Can you move its head?
I have this Superman has removable armor.
Okay.
So yeah, the armor can remove. I'm not going to do it on camera, but this has a little bit more articulation. It's kind of useless. It's not that good of a range. But he does have like an ab crunch here. That the knee, the ankles, they can go do that, and they can twist, but they do it at like a really severe angle. You can't even stand. But the rest of the articulation, he does have like a wrist here, has a bicep, but they're kind of useless. But,
Can you put the armor onto the other Superman?
No. This one has like special, like holes and inserts for it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. This one comes with a helmet. This armor is from an actual I don't have the helmet in here. Huh. Oops. Oh, that's weird. I think I have it in the box behind me. But yeah, this is from the Superman Unchained armor. So it's from that comic. It's like a Scott Snyder comic from New 52. Yeah.
It's not Reaper?
Scott Snyder really likes giving his characters armor for some reason. Like stupid mechs.
Armor's cool, man.
I have Pattinson. So I have Pattinson right here. Looks
Very nice.
Very nice. I have Keaton. Michael Keaton.
Oh my god, I from the Flash.
The Flash.
Dude, I love 89 Batman.
Yeah.
Great.
Got
They're calling it Douglas soon. He's changing his name back. I don't know if you heard. Very nice.
Like the more armored Nightwing. This is a regular one. He's more like spandex, but this reminds me of Arkham City. So
yeah, for sure. A little bit of injustice, kind of.
Yeah. This armored Batman came with a 2-pack with a different character, so I just have it. I don't like it. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks a little cartoony to me. Looks cool though. I like the grays.
But this is a special one right here. Let me see if let me put all the accessories on this fella. Jonker.
What a dapper lad.
This looks like a Brian Boland Jonker. It's like a perfect Brian Boland Joker. So like Killing Joke Joker.
Nice.
It looks so good. It has a cane. Oh, and this is removable. So like his vest, his jacket is removable. And you can have this like nice vest look. His shirt is purple because they have to have the purple sleeves for both. But this is such a good look. Look at him, fancy boy.
Fancy boy indeed.
Wow. I love this.
You know what's a Joker I didn't like that I saw recently?
What?
I watched the Suicide Squad Isekai.
Oh.
I don't know if you heard of it.
Yeah, I know what it is.
The Suicide Squad anime.
Yeah.
The Joker in that anime, I did not like his look at all.
I did not pay attention to it. You know about the Joker from the new Rocksteady, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League?
Yeah. I think so. Let me see.
Look it up.
Joker from the new Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. I think I've seen it.
He looks,
The one that basically looks the very skinny one.
Yeah, very skinny. I have to clean this Superman. I don't know why is he dirty here. It's weird. I have to clean the Superman.
I didn't hate this one, I thought, but I know the internet really hated it.
I don't like it. So yeah, let's put away my figgies. I'm gonna put Talon in here. I just had Talon outside for a bit. Maybe clean that Superman. But yeah. It's like all my Star Wars. Speaking of Superman though, I have a bag of plushies here. I'm gonna show them all off. But like, that's cool, right?
Plushie.
That's cool, right?
Oh wow! Now that's cool. I was like,
That's
it looks like a
clever.
normal plushie. I don't know. That's cool, but
That's really cool. So yeah.
Is that Clark Kent? I've never seen Clark Kent and Superman in the same room.
Oh.
Wow.
I have a lot of Star Wars ones. So I have Rey. I have Kylo. Yeah.
Does anybody really like Kylo?
Yeah.
Like really like Kylo?
People say it's their favorite character from the sequels.
He's pretty cool.
Poe.
His initial intro where he stops the laser blast is pretty cool.
Yeah, cool. Force Awakens was such a different time.
Yeah, I remember. Dude, that was like when we were in middle school still.
It was my freshman year of high school when it came out.
So it was 8th grade for me. Yeah. Force Awakens was sick.
Force Awakens, I love it. What box was that from? I have a lot of stuff, man. Just random stuff. This one, I need to put this one away. I Saw Gerrera.
Saw Gerrera.
Yeah. I'm going to show the He-Man stuff in another episode.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
that's a really sick figure, actually, the Saw Gerrera.
Yeah,
that's really good.
I don't collect this scale too much. Like, if I find it for like dirt cheap, yeah, I get it. This was like $6. So, you know what? It's cool.
The detail is really cool. Really good.
Speaking of like Star Wars, I have this nice Vader. Like, this is not the design for the original vintage Vader. It's like a redesign of it.
I noticed it looked a little cartoony.
Like, no, this is like Vader if this is like the vintage, 70s, 80s Vader figure. If it came out like 2 years after like the first one, basically, so they just redesign it. It's cool. Like this came out in like 2020. It's the Obi-Wan Vader from the Obi-Wan series.
Okay.
So it came out at that time. I really like this figure. I really like it. I have 2 of them. I have one that's open, of course, but yeah.
Nice.
You have anything you want to show off?
Sure. This is Gundam 00 without the riser pack. I just built it the other day. Whoa! It has swords. It can detach from the holster. I can do that. Whoa! And then it can turn into a sword, and I can put it into the arm.
Cool,
and now it's holding a sword.
bro.
Wow! I didn't put any stickers on it because I didn't like stickers.
What's a Gundam?
What's a Gundam?
What's a Gundam? Here's the closest thing I have to a Japanese mech. I do have a Gundam, but I broke it.
I broke a bunch of mine moving, so yeah, I feel that.
So I have a Mech Godzilla.
Mechazilla? Yeah.
I didn't watch the second Godzilla v Kong yet.
Me neither, actually. I have not.
This one comes with a removable chest plate thing, so you can damage.
Very cool.
I want to get the big one. I want to go like the big one. I don't know. I don't have the space for it. I'm not, a big Godzilla fan, so.
I was gonna say you look like you have plenty of figures already.
Yeah.
It looks great.
He's a cool one. He looked cool. He was cheap.
I really want to see a Godzilla crossover with Transformers.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool.
They did a Godzilla crossover with DC.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
I read a little bit of it. It's just like, yeah, whatever. But
I think you showed me the frame where like Godzilla blasted Superman when you were here.
Oh yeah, I did.
It was very cool.
Yeah. Godzilla.
Yeah, Zilla.
Oh. Godzilla. Okay. I was gonna say something, I forgot. Shoot.
There's some more things I can show off.
Yeah, show off. Pad out that time. Give us views. Give us enough views so we can make money.
From Temu, I got
this
super sick Luffy figure, Gear 5 from One Piece. It's bigger than my head. And it's sick. And it's like $10 on Temu. And I'm like,
wow, is it fake?
It's fake, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
But it looks pretty fantastic.
I don't want to
even like the head.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Oh,
the head looks great.
Speaking of anime, wait, did I tell you I worked at like a convention like a month ago?
No, you have not.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
I was working at San Jose Galaxy Con. I was assigned to help one of the anime voice actors. I'm not going to say his name, but basically he was kind of rude to me. And I was like I didn't understand anime at all. I was just assigned to him. I'm like, this is going to be a hard process. Like, who is this character? Why? Which one you want signed? What? And he seemed to be like there just for the money. And he was like, come on, if you can't do this, just talk to your staff. I'm like, okay. That was it was rude.
Yeah.
And so I got to help with the Weird Al Yankovic's line. So there's that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I quit after one day.
A lot of English dub voice actors aren't that great, sadly.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, that's why you see like the same English dub voice actors and everything, because those are like the only good ones. Like Peter Cullen, Tara Strong, Yuri Lowenthal. Bumblebee.
This is from the.
I love.
Yeah, this is from the movie. 2013. This is 2018 movie with Haley Steinfeld with my wife. So.
Wait! That's my wife. Hey. That's my wife. She is so awesome. I heard she's dating someone though already. So.
No. Okay. I've got a transform.
I think she's dating like a football player.
He does. I remember this figure being a little bit hard to transform.
I love that movie. It's probably my favorite Transformer live action movie, I think.
There you go. My favorite is, I don't know, Rise of the Beast, okay? But yeah, there you go. Good. His legs don't move, so whatever. He has a nice like gun arm here.
That's cool.
It's a very simple figure.
It's a lot closer to the G1 Bumblebee, which is nice.
Yeah. It's not a great figure,
sure.
but I wanted a fun Transformer. I have a whole shelf of Transformers here. I don't know if I want to get. Okay, I'll do it. I'll get him. Oh, that's a lot. So this is a childhood figure of mine. Jazz, Special Op Jazz.
Jazz!
He's a broken windshield here. I played with him, man.
Wait a minute. I have the same figure.
Oh, really?
Dude, I love Jazz.
I want to get it again. Yeah. I want to buy it again. I don't know. He's probably expensive, though. But yeah, this one I played with. Jesus.
It looks great. No, I think I broke mine very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks great.
It's only broken in the windshield. I think that's it. It had a weird, it developed a weird mold here for some reason. I don't know. Like, it's a little, plastic. I don't remember it ever being there until, after I played with it and stuff. I got a McDonald's, Burger King, Bumblebee from Revenge of the Fallen. So it makes a transformation sound. It still works. It still works after 15 years. And he shoots himself out. So.
Oh, that's so weird.
It's
interesting. I didn't even know Burger King had a collab with Transformers. That's cool.
They used to do it all the time. I have Transformers animated Bumblebee right here. So it's an activators.
Oh,
so basically you press the button.
That's a really nice figure.
Yeah, you press the button and I don't have the head for him. Oops. So he's headless. I'm not gonna fully transform.
I think I had one too. That was very cool.
I remember seeing the head somewhere, but yeah.
I had an animated bulkhead. That was such a cool figure, and I destroyed it.
I had this weird Alita one. It's a
nice Alita one. What do you mean?
It's a big Alita one. She's really big.
It's good. It looks great.
It looks good though. Yeah, it is good. Oh, she's getting dusty. Sheesh. But yeah. She turns to a jet.
Yeah, I noticed. It looks cool. Transformer.
How often or what?
Transformer.
I can't know. She doesn't transform that well either.
Okay.
She doesn't
How often do you dust your figures?
It's inside a cabinet. I don't think I needed to dust them, but whoops.
Because I have to dust every once in a while too.
Yeah, this one I'll transform on camera. Hot Rod.
Rodimus.
So, I don't remember how to transform him. I think oh, okay. There's this YouTuber I watch. He doesn't look at the instructions when he opens the transformer. He just figures it out himself like a caveman.
That's awesome. I think I've seen that too.
JCC2224.
Yeah, or something like that.
He's my favorite YouTuber.
Random letters, numbers.
So, I didn't show it on camera. Whatever.
You did not. I was like, "Are you gonna show it?"
Okay, so he's headless, but his head is actually something. Here, so in the cockpit, he comes with this I don't know. I think it's a headmaster. So he comes with a headmaster right here. This is Rodimus's head. So
I see. Interesting. I haven't watched much of Headmasters.
I don't know what the hell
even though it's like an anime of Transformers where humans pilot the heads.
The head turns around like this. Yeah, so there you go. Rodimus.
Rodimus Prime.
It's a nice, cheapy, small Rodimus figure. This is when Hasbro was doing budget cuts. So, but he looks nice. I like him.
It's good. I've always actually really liked Rodimus's Prime's colors, the red and orange.
They're really nice. I can't find space for Transformers, but my Jazz looks like he's yellowing a little bit. Oh yeah,
no.
This is Rodimus's gun.
Very nice.
Bumblebee. This is a nice classics Bumblebee. It's an old Bumblebee. I'm not gonna transform him, but yeah, it's old Bumblebee. 2006, 2005 Bumblebee. So yeah, it looks good. He looks cool. He's back then it was the modernization of Bumblebee. It comes with this jet ski thing. Yeah, but
interesting. Do you have a favorite Transformer?
Smokescreen.
Smokescreen's pretty sick.
Smokescreen, yeah. Oh shit! No, Alita!
No, Alita! No!
Whatever. Okay.
I think I really like Windblade. She's very cool.
Sea Spray. You know who's
Whoa!
Yeah.
Very nice.
I will transform him. If it's in the vehicle mode, I will transform it. So I it's been a while, so I think I don't want to break him, Okay. Right here. Yeah, okay. It unlatches here.
I think I really like Override from Cybertron.
How do I transform this boy? Okay.
I've always been a big fan of Jetfire, I think. Very cool. a lot of the Jet Transformers, I guess I like. Scourge is probably like everyone's favorite.
I know I'm not transforming him the right way.
Except in Rise of the Beast, because Rise of the Beast Scourge sucks.
Oof. He's Michael Bay Scourge.
Michael Bay Scourge sucks. But every other Scourge is cool as hell.
I know I'm not transforming him like the right way, but I need to do it.
It's not even on screen, so it's okay.
Yeah. I gotta do it fast, boy. Okay, this is his leg. You twist this like that. Nice chicken legs. Oh man.
Chicken leg.
Oh, that's what it does. Oh. Woo! Exploding. Oh. There you go. Okay. There you go. Oh shit. Name shit, boy. I don't want to break it, man. I think that's.
I saw a short the other day where they said that Airazor never transforms in Rise of the Beast.
She never did.
My mind. I'm like,
she never.
I'm like, oh yeah, she never did. That's kind of upsetting that we never saw her transformer form.
There you go. Sea Spray.
Dude, Sea Spray is sick.
Look at him. He used to be like a mini con, I think. Now he's just like big boy. Oh wait, he has flippers. He has flippers.
Nice. See,
So,
that's such a great figure.
So yeah, you know Shipwreck from G.I. Joe? It's him. It's him as the Transformer. There you go.
Whoa.
There you go. Cool figure.
Very cool.
I don't have the space for Transformers. I just have one like shelf on the side. Okay. This one's Big Daddy.
Are you getting Omega Supreme? What are you getting? That's Big Daddy.
It's Big Daddy. It's Big Daddy.
That's the Big Daddy. Unicron?
Big Daddy. It's Big Daddy. Take a guess. Not on camera, right? Yeah.
Destructicon. What are they called?
He's a gun. This is the gun for the character.
I don't recognize it. Alright.
I'll show the top of the head.
Megatron. It's a Megatron.
I showed it for like a second. Who was that?
I did not see it.
Hold on. It's not even.
Is it smoke screen?
It's
that is
Superion.
so sick. That is so sick.
It looks like he's yellowing.
I was thinking it was a combiner.
It is a combiner. Yeah, it is a combiner.
Yeah.
But
very cool.
Yellowing. Ooh. That's weird. Whatever. But yeah.
Now that's Big Daddy. Holy.
Look at Big Daddy. Ooh. It's gonna like fall apart on me. Just have him standing. It's a little floppy.
That's how it goes with the combiners, I hear. My friend, he has the Dinobot combiner. What is that one called?
I don't know. The Dinobots never combine, so I just think...
I'm pretty sure there's a Dinobot combiner.
There is a combiner, I just don't know why they do it. I want Devastator, you know.
Yeah, I also want a Devastator.
Menasor. His chest can split. No, I don't know.
Volcanicus. Very cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I have a bunch of G.I. Joe vehicles too. Shit, man, this gun won't even stay in his hand. Stupid. Oh, come on. Get in there, Big Daddy. I have, I'm not going to show I'm not going to show him. I don't want to get him out. But I'll show remember Creo? You know what Creo is?
No.
It's like Hasbro did Lego, basically. So he's a G.I. Joe tank.
What? What?
Yeah, it's like...
That's cool.
Yeah, it has a Cobra Soldier here. It has another Cobra Soldier in here. Yeah. I have a Snake Eye set. I don't know where it is. I have a Snake Eye set and Storm Shadow like Dojo set.
How much was the Superior set?
Superior
Superion set?
I don't remember. I think I I bought it from a friend for like $10 a figure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
For $50, that seems like a steal. I'm like looking at prices right now. It's like all like
I think $30.
I am looking at prices here. It says it's like $200. What the hell?
Combiner Wars Superion. That's what it is.
I think so.
Just look up Combiner Wars Superion. That's what it is specifically. I'm not going to get the rest of my GI Joe vehicles, but
I see like it's $400. What the hell?
What? Yeah, I need that money. Let's put all my Transformers back.
Superion Transformer Generation Combiner Wars Hasbro new seal is $300.
What?
On eBay.
I got it all like separately though. They're separate figures. They were released individually. So I don't know, but
very cool.
I'm gonna put all my oops, I burped on camera. I'm not gonna edit that out. This is gonna be a crude podcast. I'm not gonna edit anything out. So, my Kylo Ren shorts, they're staying in there. Because I'm too lazy to edit anything now. Last time I edited that Deadpool and Wolverine episode just to make it actually function structurally and just to, get out all the bloat. But this time I'm not gonna edit it. It's too hot over here. I am burning like a crisp.
Well, what else can I show off? I don't really have
just
much.
Find something. Or else I have to edit the video because you're too slow.
I mean, I have a lot of sealed things that I just haven't opened yet.
Yeah, just
I kind of don't want
them, man. Show them.
All right.
Show them. You don't have to open anything, man. Oh, my back. There you go. Get in there, sea spray.
I got gifted this Omegamon X antibody, or just Omegamon X or Omnimon X. It's a pretty sick figure.
Why don't you open it?
Because I've been lazy.
Okay. Yeah, when I get a toy in a box, that you can't see the figure, I just open it. So,
the thing is, it's like from Bandai Namco, so I have to build it. I think.
Oh. Like the McFarlane DC figures, I don't like the boxes on any of them, and they're just inconsistent anyway with the boxes, so I'm just gonna open them anyway.
It's like a Gundam. You have to build it though. Yeah. So even once I do open it, I still have to build it. But it looks great. I will probably build it one of these days. Just too lazy right now. Mm-hmm. You're a fan of Digimon. It's very cool. Omega Man, Omnimon.
Anything else? I don't have much around me. Find something.
I can grab.
Pat out the room.
Yeah, grab boy.
I don't know. Is there something from My Hero Academia?
I did. I got this Deku here.
I knew it.
Were you with me when I bought this?
No.
Or when did I buy this? I don't recall ever buying this.
Oh.
Yeah, but Deku, very cool. I think this is season 4 at least because he has the knee pads here. He starts using his legs. Do you know the ending of My Hero?
No, I don't know anything about anime, so. Oh shoot.
Do you want me to spoil it for you?
No. Don't spoil it for the audience, man.
Okay, the ending's already out. They probably already seen it.
You know who this is?
No, who is that? Is that Kylo? Is that Adam Driver?
Look at. I don't have any other character to really put here to really, oh, it's him. No, it's Lex Luthor.
Oh, that's Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah. Lex Luthor. That's so funny.
I love this version of the character. I love him so much.
No, I love Jesse Eisenberg. He's great. He looks a little tall, so I didn't think about it.
Was he tall in the film?
No,
he wasn't.
I don't think he was.
He wasn't.
But it looks tall, this figure.
This is like there's only 2 Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenbergs they made. This one and him in the prison outfit. There was a canceled, taller one. But
Yes, it is.
yeah. So
I also just don't think about Lex Luthor with long hair normally. He's like,
this looks like my hair. Like what my hair used to look like.
looks like Adam Driver.
Yeah, it looks like Adam Driver, man.
Have you watched? You haven't watched the new Superman, right? The animated series.
My Adventures of Superman. Yeah, I talked about it with you a little. I only watched the first season. I only went the first season. But
you were already introduced to Lex Luthor.
Yeah, like he with the long hair. His name was Alex. But
yeah, his name was Alex. Yeah. Yeah, he was working with Anthony Ivo.
Yeah. Dude, Anthony Ivo was made into yeah. But
hipster CEO.
Yeah. You know, a little bit like, you know, Eisenberg, Lex Luthor, but less controversial because who the hell is Ivo?
I liked his Parasite suit. I kind of want to figure out.
I don't remember that much. The show is kind of a little bit forgettable for me. Because it is a little forgettable. Very episodic, very generic. They had like generic alien designs, like very pointy. They remind me of the Mutos from the first Godzilla, like 2014 film by Gareth Edwards. They remind me of those like aliens, and they're just generic, like, who the hell are you?
Mm.
Speaking of DC, yeah, I showed this before the stream, but big boy,
that's a
spiky,
very nice Steppenwolf.
Very nice Steppenwolf. Zaddy League. Let's discuss. What do you think about the Zack Snyder films?
I think they're all right. I think they get a little bit hate.
Yeah. So
a little bit too much hate. They're all right.
I'll say Batman v Superman is my favorite. Yeah, Batman v Superman is my favorite superhero film. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Man of Steel, Zack Snyder's Justice League, not so much, but
I like Man of Steel. I thought it was
Man of Steel was fine, but like
the Justice League movie was the Snyder cut was fine. Better.
It's better, but it's fine.
So are there like going to be different Steppenwolf models? One for the Snyder cut, one for the not Snyder cut.
What?
Is there a model for the Snyder cut Steppenwolf? A figure, I mean?
This is the Snyder cut one.
Oh. I feel like the Snyder cut one was really bulky, no?
No, it's this one. It's the spiky boy. It's a spiky one.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy cannot stand for his life. I had to put 2 display bases on him, and they keep falling off, and even then he won't stand up. Still won't stand.
No.
And I cannot lay him down because the spikes are gonna warp. So I'm just gonna lean, kind of finagle him onto my, yeah. Okay.
Whoa, is that Clayface? That's very
simple. That's Clayface. Look at him. I don't like this design. I like the anime series design, but still, this is cool. This is cool.
Oh, that looks super cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me think of the villains in like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the one with the goop as well.
Well, the new anime film?
No, like the 2003 one where they like go into the cave. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The ones, the little insectoid creatures.
I think so.
I grew up with I grew up with that show. I grew up with the video game, so of course I love it.
Very nice.
That's my favorite, Ninja Turtles iteration.
Absolutely.
No, it's oh boy, it's just like the comics, kind of. It's the most inspired by the comics.
Yeah, for sure.
The 2012 show I don't really like so much. The 80s series.
Yeah, that one was okay.
The 80s series is kind of goofy, but it's the original, so.
And then there's
Rise of the TMNT. I didn't watch
that one was okay. They took it to a very different place.
I watched the movie of it. The movie.
He uses a yo-yo.
Yeah.
And like Donatello equips his bow with like a freaking jet hammer.
My feelings towards Mutant Mayhem is the same as Transformers 1. It just doesn't do that much.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's there.
What's the crossover movie with the TMNT?
Batman,
No, not Batman and TMNT. Although I did see that movie. That was fun.
Power Rangers. That's like
The one with like the 80s TMNT, the 2003 one, and then they have
Turtles
I think
Forever.
2000s. Heroes Forever.
I deem that as
Dude.
the best multiverse movie that exists.
I don't think it's the best. I think some of the characterization was a little off.
I mean, characters, but
I feel, but it was great.
the concept where like, you know, like it's a little bit meta, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think it does it better than Spider-Verse because, you know, in the previous podcast episode, I expressed I don't like Spider-Verse. It's just too much. But like, with, you know,
I love Spider-Verse. I think everyone does.
Spider-Verse is like just whatever they want. Just like no, it's too much, man. But Turtles Forever, yeah, that's my favorite multiverse film. Period.
It is. It's such a fantastic
Yeah.
multiverse film. I love it.
Aside from that, I think the MCU ones are great. People are like, "Oh, the MCU ones don't do anything in theirs." I'm like, "Yeah, it does." Like, Spider-Verse is like random, man. And with the MCU ones, they're like a lot more character driven. It may not seem like it on the surface, but if you really think about like in No Way Home, it's like two different versions of Peter Parker, just, you know, two different branches of the same personality. Like, it's more like that. Even in Doctor Strange, he faces himself. In Spider-Verse, I said this in a previous episode, Miles Morales is like, what does he have to do with like Peter B. Parker or like the anime girl Penny Parker? Like,
they're all Spider-Man.
yeah,
That's
they're all
what I mean.
Spider-Man, but like, what's the relevance? What does it say about him? Yeah, I get it. They all read through tragedy, but it's not as poignant as like, you know, two other versions of Spider-Man. Like Peter Parker just talking to himself. There you go.
Yeah, we don't see Miles
mini
when there are other Miles Moraleses.
I mean, yeah, the end of Cross the Spider-Verse, but like the end of, you know, that's the end of that film. And they keep delaying the third one. I'm like, I'm not going to watch that third one. I don't think I have the motivation to even watch it. So yeah, I'm done.
Really? I really enjoyed both films. They're great. Looking forward for a third one.
Yeah.
I kind of wished it wasn't a third movie. I kind of wish they did put it all into the second.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be too
The
much.
second one felt like padded out.
Yeah, I did. It felt a little
They
padded.
did it for money, you know.
Yeah, I suppose. Absolutely. My favorite multiverse. Have you ever watched? No, you definitely know. You ever heard of Gundam Build Fighters?
What?
Basically, it's an anime in Gundam, but it's in a universe where it's our world, where people just collect Gundam figures.
Okay.
So they collect Gundam figures from all the different shows, and then they fight each other with it.
Oh.
So it's like kind of like a meta thing where it's like a bunch of people collect action figures and then they fight each other with the action
That's
figures.
cool.
It's pretty cool.
Good.
You should definitely check it out. It's pretty
Reminds me of Gwenpool a little.
Yeah, I suppose. For sure.
It's not like, you know, it's not like there's interaction between both worlds, but like Gwenpool is from, you know, our real world.
Yeah, and the protagonist will like say references to like the anime. He's like, "Oh, I love it when this character does this."
Yeah,
And you're like, "Oh," it's very funny. There's one character in that show who's just a character from the anime, and who died like in the first season of the show, and he's like, "I'm a real life person, actually. My name's Ramba."
Okay. Ralph Boner? Okay.
Bend over?
What?
What?
Oh shoot! I showed these off in the previous episode, but I'm going to show it to you.
Go ahead.
DC
Whoa.
Universe versus Masters Universe. So this is like the New 52. It's New 52 and like the He-Man universe at that time.
Okay.
So there's this panel in here where Batman says, let me find it real quick. Let me find it quickly. I can't find it. Basically, the Justice... Yeah. I can't find it. I don't want to spend too much time. Here, right here.
No worries.
Right here.
Oh.
Like the Batman's like, oh shit.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
Oh.
Alright. And I have He-Man Thundercats. So I think this is a
Ooh.
new He-Man, new universe for He-Man after the DC one. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna flip through that, but this one's my favorite. I already showed this extensively in the previous podcast episode, but
Yeah.
there's a bunch of references and callbacks to He-Man lore basically, and
That's fantastic.
it does revisit the very first He-Man universe, the
Okay.
mini comics universe where there was no Prince Adam. It was just He-Man as a savage, and he just came in to help a village. But this story is about Prince Keldor. So it was like young Skeletor, and he becomes like a He-Man-ified Keldor, basically.
Cool.
That's the gist of that.
Interesting.
I have a couple nice
He-Man,
compilation books here. You don't have any books to show off? Like,
Mine are cringe.
Okay,
I have
okay.
manga and it's cringe.
Okay. So I like these.
I can if you like me to. I can show off. Yeah. Go ahead.
Nice compilation
Nice.
book.
Classic. Very classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I gotta have these. It's cool. I'm not gonna show them. I don't want to. But I do have, I have compilations of, Superman and Batman's first few issues. I can't get them right now. Oh.
This is Card 5 Vanguard, Akira Ito. The artist Akira Ito is actually the artist for Yu-Gi-Oh! R, and then he decided to make his own card game, Vanguard.
Oh, Vanguard, huh?
And I have all 12 volumes here.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Jesus.
And then when they rebooted the anime, they based it on the manga. So yeah, very cool.
Nice. This one is
some of the early card designs and promotionals.
Ooh.
They also gave a promo card, but I took the promo card out
Okay.
and I used it. Very nice.
What? Okay.
Yep.
I'm the type.
Sorry, you go ahead.
I'm the type of collector who would keep that in there. But
yeah, but the card was good, so I was like, I want to use it.
Mm-hmm. You ever use fake cards?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely have used fake cards.
Oh shoot!
Especially when you don't have the real card and you want to play against your friends.
But no, with insane stats, like the Pokemon ones.
Yeah, I have this one called Ultimate Baseball Kit, and it had 5,000 attack. Very funny.
Right. So we were talking about Suicide Squad earlier. What? Oh.
Just showing an art. I was showing some art.
Just show some art while I'll just explain this one.
Go ahead.
This came out when the first Suicide Squad film was releasing, and they wanted to tie it in. So Justice League versus Suicide Squad is a nice, just fun one-off story, and it sets up Batman's Justice League of America with Lobo, the Ray, Killer Frost, and I think the Atom. So, that's nice art. Wow. Some of this was drawn by Jason Fabik, and the rest was just other artists. In the middle, it kind of had some ugly faces. This one's still sealed, by the way. I don't know if I want to open it.
I noticed it was sealed. I'm like, wow. You are very neat about your stuff.
I'm too lazy to open it. But, one day.
I guess I ruined it.
No, it's okay.
I guess it's a sign that it's the first printing. It says it right here. The first printing includes a promo card.
Yeah.
And now I took out the card, so it's probably lost a lot of value.
How much is it? Look it up.
I don't know.
Look it up.
I had no idea.
I dare you. Look it up.
Probably not too much. Mangas are not super expensive.
Okay.
Really nice art here.
These ones.
With Vortex Dragon and Wingle.
Wow. These ones are special to me. So these were like, I think these are like Walmart exclusive, I think. I don't know. I saw them at Walmart. Like back 10 years ago. So they had these like $5 Marvel trade paperbacks. I had these two, the Guardians and the Spider-Man ones. I had that as a kid. They're all like damaged now, but I rebought them. So
I see.
So these are specifically like, yeah, the Walmart ones.
It's fun seeing like when Guardians first came out, how so many more people got into Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I am collecting the full Brian Michael Bendis Guardians run. So I have another one of this, but in hardcover. I only have one more to collect for this my Brian Michael Bendis run. Also some other like extra material. I think like there's a series he did called Avengers Assemble, which featured the Guardians, so I have to get that. But for his actual run, I'm almost complete. I have like the 2 X-Men crossovers he did. Again,
this one still has the card in it. I didn't take it out. Matt MLB. Majesty.
How much is that? Look it up. I dare you.
Probably not.
No.
We got a bunch of characters that are anime exclusive and did not appear in the manga, but they threw them in anyway. Oh. Very cool. You got Oliver right there.
I have not read the Brian Michael Bendis stuff yet. I mean, I haven't read most of my comics, but I need to.
This one I also kept the card in. Blaster Blade Burst.
Oh. It's nice, some nice wind blowing in my face. It's not even that hot today. So that's good.
No.
Yesterday I was dying yesterday, but
this one has an ad for Gundam.
Oh. Nice.
Even though it's Vanguard still. Very cool.
I have a lot of these smaller Marvel books. So these are small. I don't know. They're like kids' books, I think. No, they're like some compilations just for accessibility towards kids. So, I have Avengers versus Ultron. It collects like a couple 60s issues, a couple like the kids comics from I don't know, maybe 2008. Yeah, it's a bunch of kids books. There's some like old, 60s in here. There's some 60s. Some. I think this one is like it is a kiddie one from 2008. This is like I think a holiday. There's a really cool holiday one in here. Yeah, I'm going to show you one panel. It's so ridiculous. I love it. Come on, where is it? It's on one of these pages, I swear. Where is it? Where is it?
My hair is like constantly getting in my way.
Oh, man. Should have done it before we caught on.
Oh, well.
Look at it.
Ultron in the Santa Claus fit. That's so cool. Whoa.
Centron. It says Centron has come to
Centron. That's it. And it's crazy because in Marvel, Santa Claus does exist, right? Isn't he like an Omega level mutant?
I think it was this comic. I don't know. It might have been this comic that stated that. I don't know. I'm not gonna look through it, but yeah. I have this Guardians of the Galaxy one. I think this is just all the kiddie one. It's just a kiddie book. Let me see the kiddie art. It's based off like the 2014 Disney XD show. So I think it ties into that.
Oh yeah, I did remember watching.
Oh. Screenshots from the show. It's a comic. Oh man. Yeah, there's that. There's a little sticker on here. Let me try to I'll peel it off later. What's this? This is more screenshots from the show. You see the cover is the Brian Michael Bendis run, but no, it's just like a bunch of this screenshots.
Oh yeah, I remember the Nova too. I remember watching. I think I've seen this clip or episode.
Oh shoot. This is from an episode of Hulk and the Agents of Smash I watched.
Yeah. Yes, I remember. Oh my god,
watched
Agents of Smash.
I watched this just like, I think a month ago. I was in like a Hulk, like kick.
That era of Disney where they had a bunch of Marvel shows that were kind of not good.
This is the Christmas special of Hulk and Agents of Smash. And they just put it in a comic form.
It was Agents of Smash, it was Ultimate Spider-Man, and Avengers
Assemble. They were all canon.
Those three cartoons.
Yeah.
They were all like canon, and they were all like, they had the same style.
Yeah.
Stylistically.
The first
so it looked really
so
weird.
Let's break down the canon of the Disney XD shows because there's two different ones. Avengers Assemble, Hulk and the Agents of Smash, and Avengers Assemble. And Ultimate Spider-Man. All the same canon. Guardians of the Galaxy, the first two seasons, they're canon with those shows, but they're also canon with the Marvel Spider-Man from 2017 is canon with that too. So they dip into both. I think the showrunner says specifically everything Guardians is part of the new canon, but I think the first two seasons are just canon with the last two because that's it came out around that time. But in season 3, they put in the new 2017 Spider-Man. And also, the 5th season of Avengers Assemble. That's canon with the new Spider-Man, not the old one. So
yes.
So that's Black Panther's quest. Yeah, it's weird.
It's very weird.
Yeah, the whole corporate meddling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last episode of season 2 of Avengers Assemble just introduced Ultron out of nowhere. Like Iron Man had this little, robotic friend that his dad made him. Howard Stark made this. Oh no, Tony is lonely. I'm gonna make a robot friend for him. I don't know. And then that thing just turned into Ultron just out of nowhere. There's no setup for it. It's because Age of Ultron was around the corner. And just like,
it's wild.
It's like, okay. And then
2017 Spider-Man show was weird too.
Yeah. The Ultimate Spider-Man show is like, what if Spider-Man was in the MCU before
and he trained he trained a bunch of people too.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
And I have this.
It was nice getting some spotlight on White Tiger and Iron Fist.
Oh, yeah, speaking of White Tiger, there you go.
Whoa!
I think around this time, I think this is like a spin-off of the Daredevil series that was out at the time. I got it just for the art. I don't know if the story's good at all, but it reminds me of Mark Bagley. It's not Mark Bagley, but it has that distinct 2000s Marvel style, that Ultimate Spider-Man. Pedal. I have the full entire Ultimate Spider-Man series, by the way, like the Brian Michael Bendis, Peter Parker series.
The whole series? Is it
volumes 1 to 22? It's before Miles Morales.
Wow.
And I think the death of Ultimate Spider-Man is not part of it, but yeah, I just have the full entire regular run.
I like when I was the one with Daredevil and Spider-Man.
This looks like This looks like the art, Mark Bagley's art, who does Ultimate Spider-Man, but it's not. It's like someone trying to mimic it.
It looks good though.
It's really nice. I like it.
Yeah.
So White Tiger. Okay, anyway, small book right here. All Iron Man. This has a few. I think everything in here is 80s. No. I think. Okay, so I don't know. It has this random one called Iron Man and the Armor Wars. I don't know what the hell it is. Does this art look familiar?
You never seen the animated show?
No,
Have you seen the animated show?
It's not.
It's not?
You know the Ghostbusters comics from IDW?
No, I do not. No.
It looks like that. It's not the same artist. I just looked at it.
Okay.
It's not the same artist, but it looks almost like. I think it is the same artist. I don't know. No, the style looks exactly the same, but the artist is. I don't know. Okay, honestly, I don't even know the artist's name. Craig Rousseau. I don't know if that's the same artist as the Ghostbusters comic, but it looks exactly like that same style. So it might be him. I think it is. Okay. Hold on, let me just. And it has a few like 60s comics, 80s comics, sorry. But yeah.
Fun.
Hey guys, I hope you come on to another episode. If Michael does, Michael said he's available for I don't know, but whatever. We'll end it right here. Okay. So
nice to meet you guys. Bye. Thanks for having me.